Hello, this is going to be sort of a tutorial video slash review of this hard drive docking station which we recently purchased on Amazon. I'm going to talk to you about the background of my situation, why I purchased this hard drive docking station, what happened, why did I purchase this, did it work, how did I set it up, what is every step I went through. So here is the video, let's get started. I'm going to talk about this hard drive docking station, and I'm just going to say it does work very well, but you have to know exactly what to do. So first thing, what happened in 2019, I had an HP laptop that I had purchased in 2013, removable hard drive, and what happened was the hard drive, the laptop broke. I had a 2013 HP Windows laptop, and in 2019 it just stopped working, would not turn on. So I figured, okay, is there a way to get the hard drive out and to get the files? I had some files I really wanted to recover, so that was kind of what led me through this journey to recovering the files. So the first thing I did was I removed the hard drive. That's what you kind of have to do if it's a removable hard drive. Just keep in mind, not every hard drive docking station is compatible with every hard drive. So I'm just talking about my specific example. So the first thing is I took out the hard drive from the laptop. The hard drive did have this additional piece on it. So just keep in mind that not only are you taking out the hard drive, but you have to remove these screws. There were 4 screws on this particular hard drive. This is a, where does it say it? This is SATA, S-A-T-A. So the hard drive docking station here, it's compatible with this one, SATA. This is the company that made this, is SABRENT. Yeah, SABRENT. And the hard drive docking station, I'll get to that in just a moment, but just letting you know what are some specifications. This is what my hard drive looks like. So if you had an old HP laptop or another Windows laptop with a removable hard drive and it looks something like this, then this might be something that might be compatible with this hard drive docking station. So this says SATA 3.0 I guess gigabytes per second. Okay, so this is what mine looked like. So SATA compatible with SATA. I was like, okay, I found this one. So what did I do? I took the screws out, 1, 2, 3, 4. I took this. Now I took the hard drive out of that little enclosure, tiny little metal enclosure. Okay, so I put that to the side. Now here's my hard drive. There's one more thing I needed to do, which is there was this piece. There was this piece that was attached. It looks like this. This is the very end. So in order to see your SATA connection, oh sorry, I had to take this out even further, right? Because when I got my hard drive docking station, this piece was covering up this. This is what I needed. This piece was covering up. We had to take that off. Take this off. Now you're starting to see where this is compatible with, compatible with this. Now look, and you can see, look at the very end where my finger is. It's kind of hard to see it, sorry. You can kind of see it, but that's exactly what's going to happen here. This is going to line up with that over there, and that's how we did it. See? But I didn't know that until I actually took apart the hard drive completely by taking this off and then taking this off of the front. So now this is where we get this box. This was going to be an unboxing video, but all you're getting really is 3 pieces. You're getting an instruction manual. Well, so you get your USB cable, which is here, and that's going to be plugged into your laptop or whatever other device you're going to plug it into to transfer the files over. Here's your USB port. Here's the port that goes into the actual hard drive enclosure, hard drive docking station, whatever you want to call it, right? And then the other part you need is you have to plug it into a power source like a wall outlet or a surge protector in order to power this machine. Listen, an on and off button, but you have to, it's not going to turn on unless you plug it into an outlet or a surge protector. So that's what you need. You plug this in to some kind of power source, then you plug it in here. So you do get the cables included. You get both of these cables included. Just make sure you plug it into a power source and then plug this into your USB port to, let's say, your computer, where you're going to transfer the files from your hard drive once it's docked to your other device to complete the recovery of your files. So that's all it is. You get 3 items. You get the docking station, you get the USB cable, and you get the power cord thing. So essentially, the hardest part for me was understanding how to get my hard drive to be compatible with this, but as I said, there were 2 pieces you had to remove, but just make sure that if this is like a SATA SATA hard drive docking station, make sure that your hard drive is actually compatible. Super important. You don't want to buy this only to figure out that it's not compatible with your hard drive. Keep in mind, this story is only related to like a laptop hard drive. I know desktop computers, those big towers, whatever, they have hard drives too, but I don't want to say that this video is applicable to everyone's situation. I had a laptop, an HP laptop, 2013 laptop that stopped working in 2019, and it says SATA on it. So if it looks like this, great. If not, then maybe you'd have to do some research and figure out what device it works best for you. So once I connected the hard drive, right, by plugging it in here, just go like this, okay? Then I connected to a power source. I connected it to another laptop that I was going to transfer these files, once recovered, to my other laptop. So it's plugged in, everything's fine. You turn on you press the on button, and you're going to see a blue light. Okay, you're going to see a blue light showing that it's working. Great. And then go to your laptop, the destination where you want those files to be transferred, and it should show up as an external hard drive, just like a USB flash drive, anything like that. It'll show up as an external device. You're going to be able to open up all your files from here. If you can, in fact, recover the files, it'll show up as an external drive. Double click, open, and transfer whatever files you like to your other computer, whatever. So the last part I'm going to say, which was something unexpected, but it can happen. It's fairly common, so people always ask this question online, and I was about to ask the same thing. If you go into your files, you might notice that some of them will say you do not have permission to access these files. What that simply means is it's not, for whatever reason, the files that were opening on your old computer that stopped working, which is why you had to take out the hard drive. Those files were accessible on that old computer, and now that you've got this plugged into a new computer, it's not recognizing it or saying you don't have access. It doesn't mean that you're locked out of your files forever. You have to go online and search for like hard drive, SATA hard drive, SATA hard drive, not permission access, like do not have permission to access hard drive files, hard drive, SATA hard drive, docking station, and you're going to get all those questions people ask about. Hey, I plugged in my hard drive that I took out from another computer. Why do I not have permission? Permission access hard drive files, and you'll see kind of what to do. There's some steps that you have to change, like the previous owner of those files from your name or the name that was there to everyone, and then you can kind of try to get that. So that's the last step. If that happens to you, just keep in mind that you're not locked out of your files forever. Don't panic. Just look online for that message, what to do when you get the message saying you do not have permission to access your files. So all in all, with my 2013 HP laptop that stopped working in 2019, I was able to get my files recovered because I purchased this item and it just happened to work. I was very nervous because I'm not very good with technology, but SABRENT, there's a lot of hard drive docking stations like on Amazon, so just keep in mind, doesn't mean that you have to buy the most expensive one. This one was the cheapest one I found for around $30, and it worked just fine, but just keep in mind, if you got a desktop computer removable hard drive, it might look different than this. It might be smaller, it might be larger, I don't know. This was just from an HP laptop bought in 2013, and it said SATA, so did this, so they ended up being compatible. But just keep in mind, if you just took your hard drive out of your laptop, you got to take it out of this little metal enclosure, take away the screws. It might be very difficult, but you can do it. I was struggling. And then last but not least, this piece, you have to also, let's see, how did this go again? You had to, yeah, you had to pull this out because to reveal the actual place for your SATA connection. Then you can see, yes, it's going to be compatible with this. You just kind of move it in there. So that's it. It did work, but just keep in mind, as with any procedure like this with technology, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you, but if you have an old laptop that stopped working, you might be able to take out the hard drive and eventually recover your files if you use one of these devices. There's several brands online. I'm sure this was the first one I found with tons of reviews on Amazon, and I was nervous. I wouldn't know what to do, but the assembly was good. It did read my hard drive. I was able to get past the permissions to finally access my files and transfer them. So this SABRENT device, it was for me a lifesaver. I'm very happy it worked. Keep in mind, just remember there's an on and off button. So once you've plugged it in, so that once you press on, it should start the process of recognizing your drive once it's connected via USB to your other destination device, your laptop, your desktop, where your recovered files will be transferred. So overall, very happy, very, very surprised I was able to get this to work. So just keep in mind, if you have an old laptop with a removable hard drive, it doesn't mean that all is lost forever. With some research, you can get this done. You can recover your files. Or if there's IT colleagues or IT professionals where you work, ask them for advice too. I was able to do this myself, which was, again, incredibly surprising. But this product, yes, I have to give this product credit where credit is due. Lots of credit, because it did work. And for someone like me who doesn't really do this sort of thing very often, just disassembling hard drives, the fact that I was able to do it should just be, you know, hopefully proof enough that you can do it too, and not all is not lost. This was kind of a review slash tutorial slash, I didn't really unbox, but there wasn't really much in the box. Hard drive docking station, power source, power cord cable thing, USB cable thing, which you're just plugging in here, 1 and 2. That's it. Very simple. Really simple. This is mostly plastic. Super simple. SABRENT USB 3.0 SATA hard drive flat docking station. Don't forget, it has to be compatible. Connect any 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch SATA hard drive to your computer through an available USB 3. Okay, so that was it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. I'm glad it worked for me. I hope it works for you as well.